Hey guys, got another one for you. And so I was thinking about a lot with these price predictions with Bitcoin. We just got past the Bitcoin halving, right? And so obviously it's pretty much a supply crunch or shock to the system that just occurred here within a day ago. And you know, a lot of people I've seen kind of on Twitter and Instagram, kind of all over the place on social media talking about, you know, well, why not up, right? Why aren't we going up? And so speaking to those people who may not understand or been into this space in a while, it doesn't work like that. So all that occurred, and again, it was truly a supply crunch or shock to the system. Those Bitcoin miners were making about 900 Bitcoin a day. When the halving occurred, they're only making half of that, so about 450 a day. And so it's going to take a little bit, right, for all of these Bitcoin ETFs, mom and pop shops, you and I, everybody that's buying Bitcoin. There is so little left, you guys. And I know I've said this a million times before. We're going to see an upswing here very shortly. And what I mean by that is you're going to have a lot more basically awareness and price action, once it occurs to the upside. And so it's really interesting because I've been watching the price, and it typically will get a downturn right away. You know, buy the rumor, sell the news. People that, traders or those who've been in the space, it's really proving that this time is different. Like, we've never hit an all-time high before the Bitcoin halving. This time we did. We've never had, you know, Bitcoin not have a big downturn, again, from those who are just selling the news. This time it didn't occur again. So again, it is different this time. And so I want you to really understand what just occurred in this space, like the amount of Bitcoin that is going to be coming out. You guys, when we hit 2032, and I know I've said this before, probably in just recent videos, 99% of the supply is going to be created. So the next 120 years, basically the year 2140 is when the last Bitcoin will be mined. We have a long time in that until that occurs. And so we're going to have fractions of Bitcoin being mined at a period of time. And so I don't know how else to say it. Again, we're all adults. You guys do what you want with your own money. We've never had a period in human history where we've had a fixed supply of an asset. We've always been able to print more, dig more out of the ground, smelt more, paper more. So I just want you to understand, this is something that you're not going to be able to buy some down the road. Like, you will not have a chance to own an entire one if you aren't there already. So plan accordingly. If you can, make the decision to do it now. I just want you guys to understand and know that, like, Bitcoin was created for the people. It's not for large banks. It's not for institutions. It's for you and I, people who go to work every day, who have been ripped off for years through central bank, the printing of rehypothecation of money. Those who are closest to the money printer, right, it typically benefits the most. And so Bitcoin is against the grain. It's an asset that you can physically hold and don't need permission from anybody. And that's why my entire point of this YouTube channel is to educate people to understand that this asset is different than anything else on the planet. There is nothing like this. And so unless you make a decision relatively soon, you guys, it's not going to be life-changing. You may be able to, you know, buy fractions of a Bitcoin, which will, you know, in turn, in the future, will make a large difference in your life. But I want to encourage you, everybody, if you don't own some already, again, do your homework, continue to educate yourself on why, and maybe try to convince yourself why it is a good idea. If the largest asset managers on the planet are holding it, it's probably a good idea to look into. The media will continue to try to, you know, change your mind, turn you away from it. But again, those who truly understand this asset have allocated to it. All right, guys, I hope this helps. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Chat soon.